option to include your party audio? Can you check the party? Yeah. There should be a box saying include party audio for you guys. Because it should give you include audio, my audio, so that's kind of you have giving me your permission to use your audio for the stream. Wait. Yeah. So is everyone talking? Yeah, no, your guys' audio isn't in here. Well, I'll have to. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out another time. But for now, I'm trying to keep a schedule for this, so I'm gonna go off and do my own thing. All right. See you guys. All right, chat. Time to go play. What? We are going to go and live stream myself. Gives me an excuse to actually go and build my castle like I've been meaning to for a while now. Turn that down so I can hear myself. Twitch. Minecraft. Ooh. Alright, today we are going to be working on building my sandcastle that I've been working on in Minecraft. So it's going to be a peaceful, chill survival build. I need to build sandcastle. So, here, make sure I got everything set up before I move forward. Settings. And some others, let me chat off some mode. View on ban request. Here, chat filters. Chat's fine. Yeah, well, everything should be good. Ooh, that should be pink. Other than that, everything should be good. What do you mean I'm unable to follow myself? Oh, hey, I can edit the stream settings from here. Perfect. English, Minecraft. Ooh, that I did not. This is not me popping off this yap yap. Building a castle to flex on these nerds in my world. You know, these nerds were supposed to be at my house today, but they decided, no, I'm gonna stay home. Because I have families and people that care about me. I think it's actually cool to have friends. Ooh. Well, while I'm loading in, I'm also going to very quickly run to my kitchen and nonchalantly grab soba, because I like soba. Starting. So I'm going live today. So what I'm going to be trying to build is kind of like a sand castle-ish. Like, going to have nice windows. It's going to be giant. It's going to have pillars. It's going to have a hot tub. I'm going to win. I'm going to have the best castle because I'm tired of being homeless. And after all this, it is broad daylight and that zombie is just standing there. What is this? There we go. Eat that. Why? Why do you hate me? Okay. Okay. That was not my ender chest. Why am I in my ender chest? I could make it out of diamond blocks. That would be hilarious. For anybody wondering, I am currently using the military texture pack because I think it looks really cool. And until I've made enough money from live streaming to buy a PC, I will have to be doing this on console. So I am very limited to my texture packs for now. Surprisingly, I have a very weird way of playing this game. I go for getting my top level gear right off the bat, and I have yet to even build a house. Oh, my armor is almost gone. Did I just see what I think I saw? Lack of mending. Not lack of mending, but I do need XP. But no, this is just a building stream, so settings. Let's change this to peaceful. No, this is not hardcore world. Put that up there, and oop, red. I want that. That up there. Not gonna need burner or my bows. I'm going to need my shovel, my axe, my hoe, and my sword. And I'm not even gonna need my bread because we are on peaceful. I just need building blocks. So first, let's grab all that. Go to the crafting table. I think I'm gonna want to make this out of cut sandstone. I use regular sand for cut sandstone. This is all chiseled except for 2 stacks. Okay, you know what? We're using chiseled for the beginning. Honestly, why did I grab any of this? I still have to go flatten the land. Okay, hearing myself over and over is getting annoying. Why do I have my PC installed? This is just wildly unnecessary. Shouldn't be loud. Turn that down. Okay. Grab my shovel. Go. I'll build it. Do I want to build a bunker? Do I want to build a vault? Do I want to build a mountain house? Well, that'd be really hard with the sandhill. I like this. Let's do a vault. Vaults sound like actually, again, that's terrible doing this. Let's not do a vault. Let's do a mansion. I'll do a mansion. Gotta go dig. Alright, hold on 1 second. I will call our first guest of today's stream to help me out here. Let's call Dork. Come on. Don't be you.
Hi.
You suck. Call Shane. No answer from Shane. Call. Who else is going to ignore me? Let's try calling a whole group chat. Alright, chat. Watch me get ignored by an entire group chat of over 12 people. Oh, never mind. Kyle.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I am on a live stream right now, so keep this family friendly, but give me the first word that comes to your mind.
None of them are family friendly.
You see, that's what. It doesn't necessarily need to be family friendly, it just can't be extremely racist.
I mean, I guess the first one that came to my mind is none.
None.
If you
Okay.
think about it.
Well, give me any other word. Something I can tell a
Alright.
story that won't get me banned from Twitch.
Alright, blanket?
I can tell us. Oh, I have a perfect story about blanket. Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Bye bye. Alright, let's try this chat, see if anyone answers me. No, I'll just get into my story about blanket. This just might be a 3 hour long live stream about nothing but blankets. I would love to talk to you guys about blanket stories this whole time. Someone give me a random topic that is stream friendly. Okay, let's see what the first answer I get. See if I want to talk about that. Let's see what I get here. Somebody answer me. Probably not, because everybody hates me. Anyways, while I wait for a response from them, let's get on to first blanket story. Blanket story 1, the time I almost burnt down my entire house because of a blanket. Actually, I have way more important matters than that story. We will get back to that. I just got given a great point for this topic for this stream while we build. Today we are going to be working on a cereal tier list. Now I am going to have the definitive answer to which is the best cereal out there. We already know that number 1 is Captain Crunch Oops All Berries. That is just a matter of fact. Then from there is where that's the triple S tier, easy. Then from there we go down to A tier cereals. A tier cereals would start off with Captain Crunch. If you haven't noticed, the Captain Crunch, Peanut Butter Crunches specifically. That is a really good one, my personal favorite. And then up there is also Special K chocolate cereal, Frosted Flakes, and Kix cereal. All of which is so good. And then for those were all S tier. Now we're on A tier, in which that is very much was the coordinate. I need to solve flattened to 69. Perfect. So next in A tier would belong. It's where we get the rest of the Captain Crunches, Cocoa Puffs, Fruit Loops, and and Rice Krispie treats. The only good flake cereal there is. So next would be that would put us down to B tier now, which is where cereals like Lucky Charms. It's just not that good of a cereal. It's a pretty average B tier cereal. And then there is also yes, good job. F tier is a B tier cereal. The rest of the Special K brand would be brands, types in general, just all of them fall under B. The rest, then, what other cereals are there? I know I'm missing some. Oh, forgot, an S tier is Oreo O's. Those are so good. And then, but then we go down to F tier, which is where Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles, what else? Other garbage ones are there like that? There's those are the worst ones, and everything else that I mentioned just means I've never actually had it before, so I can't really rate it. Those are the only cereals I've had. I have not had many cereals. Any more suggestions from my great group chat? No. Back to the time back to blanket stories, starting with the time I almost burnt down my house because of a blanket. So I had this really great blanket I had with, like, I believe the person who I bought it, who sold it to me, told me it was like Indian tribal patterns on it. Whatever patterns were, I just thought it looked sick. So I used it as a wall hanging and hung it over my window to make the room dark all the time because I am weird. I'm basically a vampire and I hate the light. So I just chill there with that over it, so it's always dark in my room. I had so I was sitting there and said, you know what? I have a girl coming over soon. I'm gonna put up this I'm gonna light a candle so that my room doesn't smell like me. Because I usually smell awful. I am not that clean of a person. So I put up the window. I light the candle. I go to the bathroom. I come back. The bottom of my blanket is. I see the candle just starting to catch my blanket on fire. I quickly grabbed my red Solo cup and threw my soda all over that to put that out immediately. Caused a giant mess, staining my carpet. But you know what? I did it. I put out the fire. I didn't burn down the house. I saved them all. Sure, it was the only people that lived there at the time was me and my grandmother. It was... Which, yeah, so... And none of my family knows this story, so... Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, then... Yeah. Yeah. Just... Yeah. So that is a first good blank. Ooh, blanket story number 2. I won't be using Real's permission to use these stories. So I'll be using completely fake names. I was sitting there with my friends, I had 3 of my guy friends who we'll call, Darren, Rick, Carl, and Bob. So first there was Darren. So Darren had recently broken up with his girlfriend, but they were still good friends. They weren't... So they were still good friends with each other. We were all just messing around, and then Bob was flirting with Daryl's ex's best friend. They were talking, but he was kind of not really wanting to date her like that, versus she definitely wanted to date Bob like that. So, anyways, she got really upset with Bob. All right, we need to name the girls. So, Daryl's ex, we will call Susan. And Bob's ex, we will call... Bob's girl he was talking to will be named Megan. So, Megan and Bob were talking a lot, but Bob didn't really want anything more to happen, versus Megan definitely did. Megan was like threatening Bob, so we were all decided. So I get a phone call from Bob. Hey, pull up to the school parking lot. I need your help. I need your help to escape. So I pull up to the parking lot, thinking, all right, cool, I'll chill with my friends. They hop in the bed of my truck, not in my truck, because I had plenty of room for that. But no, they hop in the bed and scream, drive, 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 go, go. So I'm booking it down to the parking lot of Taco Bell, because it's like the closest parking lot to us that I can get to. That's still not within the high school parking lot I was in. And so we're pulling out to there. And so we go through the drive-thru. We got, I think it was 36 tacos. And we get to the parking lot and we decide, alright, let's have a race. First person to finish all 12 of their tacos wins. So me, being the complete fat ass I was, definitely won that contest. That was a swear word. Oh well, this stream is marked as not family friendly anyways. Whatever. But, so I was going for it. I won by a landslide, I think it was. They each were on their 4th taco by the time I won. And then I hear from Bob, oh no, they're on their way back. Everybody hide. So Daryl brings out this giant blue blanket for everyone. And we're all sitting there hiding under this blanket while Megan and Susan and 2 of her other friends, who I honestly don't remember who the other 2 even were, because I don't think I've ever met them. So they were all chilling there. So then, while we were all chilling there, underneath this giant blue blanket from Daryl, we couldn't have been less quiet while we're all sitting there laughing our asses off. Oh yeah, we're never gonna they're never gonna find us. We're so hidden, they'll never find us. And us being seniors in high school are, of course, flirting with each other this entire time, because what else do guys do for fun when you're a senior in high school? That might just be a Steeler thing, but if you don't flirt with your homies, I don't know what's wrong with you. So we're all messing around, grabbing each other's thighs, this, that, doing whatever, having a good time. And then eventually we get our crap scared out of us as Susan walks up and rips the blanket off and says, "Hey guys!" Scaring the garbage out of us. And then I just hear, "Don't move. She can't see us if we don't move." So we all just stayed there, perfectly still. But then Susan offered us cookies if we actually decided to move. So we all jumped out as fast as we could for cookies, because who doesn't like McDonald's chocolate chip cookies? She gave us a full-on cookie tote, so we ate those. Then I went back home, and I told Karen, "Oh hey, I forgot to give it back." I don't know why I said Karen. That's a fake name. So I told Daryl, "Hey, I gonna go back. Hey, I forgot to give your blanket back. I'll return it to you tomorrow." And I now, to this day, still have the blanket. It's actually the one I use every night. It's sitting right next to me right now. So that is that blanket story. Did I get any more responses from the group chat? Thank you. Talk about women. My suggestions for topics are women, pussy, and dick. None of which are good subjects for this stream. So while I keep going on my adventure, how big do I want this? Very is the answer. Worry about that later. I just kind of need to get rid of this mountain. Mostly because I just need the sand. Because we're gonna be making a lot. I'm gonna need a lot of glass for what I'm doing. So there's gonna be a lot of windows in here. But what were we talking? Alright, I just explained my second blanket story. Okay, Kaz, and watch you bot. Ooh. I can call this guy. He'll give me a stream-friendly subject. I am on a live stream. Give me a random word that is family-friendly.
Highlander.
Highlander?
No, fighter.
Oh, fighter. Alright. I got story times for that. I got story times for that. Alright.
Oh dear. What? Is it about you eating them?
No, not about me eating spiders, but alright. I will talk to you later. I need to get back to my live stream. I can't just have a phone call for the entire live stream.
Yeah, that'd be very inefficient. Oh yeah, now I remember. I saw that notification.
Alright, I will talk to you as soon as the stream is done in about an hour and a half.
And then you're gonna go all like BRB and then never come back ever again, right?
I said BRB to answer because I had a phone call and then I fell asleep during that phone call. Anyways, we can talk these discussions later. I am on a live stream. I will talk to you later. Bye.
Assuming later happens.
Alright, and what was that video he just sent me? Doja Cat Say So parody cover, and it's starting with 3 anime girls. This is, well, not what I needed to see. Why do I have an axe on me? What? I am in the desert. I am working with sand and sandstone. What use is this axe serving me right now? I'm going back to my portal. I'm gonna kill this rabbit. Get over here. Okay, first fight stories. When I was in high school, there was one... Ooh, I don't know if I can tell these stories on stream. Anyways, on to spider stories. I don't think you all want to know the answers to the questions that raises. So, ooh, Donkey uploaded. I will have to watch that later. Not sponsored, just a big Donkey fan. I wish I could be sponsored by Video Game Donkey. I wish I could be sponsored in general. But, anyways, let's get into a story of the first time I ever got into a fist fight in school. So, how do I even begin with this story? Oh god. So, there is this one kid who every single day loved to just, he was known for doing very awful things to women. The word starts with an R, but I think I would get banned from Twitch if I said that word. But I think you can infer it. He was known throughout the school because he got away with doing that to more than one woman in our school. He was saying he was an awful person is an understatement. And he always just liked to talk trash to me all the time. Despite the fact that this kid was literally half my height and I could destroy him in one punch. So I'm just, kid, shut up. Because I was always the nice kid, the super over-the-top nice, scared to stand up for myself kid. So I was always super quiet, just kind of, alright, yeah, okay, So one day, I just had enough of it. Of him being, well, him. And he came up to me and just goes, alright, look, I know this is gonna... Look, I forgot to bring my lunch money. Can you just give me the money in your wallet? I said, absolutely not. I'm not giving you all my money. He goes, no, look, I'm not asking. You're giving it to me. I'm just, look, just because you're... So I tell him, alright, look, man, just because you're too much of a loser in your worthless life that can't amount to anything and can't, or even get the most simple of jobs to accomplish the most basic requirements in life doesn't mean I'm gonna pay the price for it. If you actually want money for lunch, maybe you should stop being such a low-life loser and actually do something with your life. I just destroyed this kid on the spot. Demolished him. Ended this kid's whole career. I got sent to the office for that. For being a little too harsh. And then I told the office, go for it, I'll fight back. I don't care, send me home, give me detention, and I didn't give a crap about why. And then there was this another time where I went to Taco Bell, and I had my ringtone as America's national anthem. And somebody told me, looked at me and said, hey, that's kind of offensive for you to be playing that in the middle of a store, because my ringtone went off in the middle of Taco Bell. Because that's kind of offensive to be playing the American theme song in the middle of the store. Not everybody is pledging their allegiance to America. I'm just, look, buddy, this is America. I have freedom of speech. I can say what I want. And second, why is that offending you? You pledge your allegiance to this place. If you don't pledge your allegiance to the state you live in, then move. And even if you don't, then I don't pledge my allegiance to Canada. I wouldn't care at all if somebody started playing the Canadian national anthem right next to me. It's not offensive to take pride in your country. That shouldn't offend anyone. But this guy was just butthurt. He goes, no, that is super offensive. I'm just, Okay, you're right. I shouldn't play the American national anthem. I pulled out my phone and I played the USSR national anthem that I had on cue. So anyone that went to my high school had 100% has that on cue at all times. Everyone has to be the true Slav if you went to my high school. It was basically a competition to be who could be more Russian without actually being Russian. So I immediately pulled out that I started singing. I did a very terrible symbol where I stuck my arm straight out and upwards at a 45-degree angle. Sure, I went too far, but you gotta understand, I was an idiot junior who would laugh at anything back then. I didn't know crap. But boy, was I so proud. Then the next day I went to school, I told my history teacher that, because this history teacher was awesome. Mr. Foster, if you somehow find this, you were the best history teacher ever. Love that man. And I told him the story. He goes, you handled that the best way possible. That's the greatest story I've ever heard. Just, yeah. Loved Foster, and I also loved to just show people up and put them in their place when I was younger, because most people suck. That's what I've learned from 2020 is people suck. Alright, how much sand we got going? I think I've got about enough to get at least somewhat started. Just need to make my full wall be smelting. Once I got the full wall smelting, we go on to our next story time and we can move on. Okay. Gonna go here. That was a lot of work for one dead bush. Some more cactus, because cactus green never hurts to have. So I go over here, blop, 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 blop. What's this? 20 cactus in there. How close is the first one to being done? Oh, it's almost done. This looks alright in this texture pack. Go over here. Where's Cracker? Turn on the sandstone and yup. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. 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 Ooh, there we go. Bloop. Bloop. Wow. That is another star. That's an ender chest. Dead bushes, stick, and raw rabbit. My shovel is Jinbei is soon to break. Interesting. I might have to make a new netherite shovel to repair this with. I'll go do that right now. Anyway, wait, did I miss? Oh no, that was just out of 44 stacks. I was done. Whatever. Okay, let's grab a diamond. Who needs these things? As you can tell, I've done a bit of off-camera grinding. Where is my wood? The resource I have the least of. There is my wood. I just need 2 planks. Oh, I need a netherite ingot. Perfect, I got one right there. Stick. Then I will grab a diamond shovel. That's all I need. That is a shroom light, not a smithing table. That is the smithing table, which I have two of because I have a habit of just pushing the Y button and making way more of things than I could ever need. Okay, got that. Put Jinbei up there with that. And boom, Jinbei's been repaired. Because I don't exactly use this as a combat weapon, so getting experience on Jinbei is kinda hard. Okay, let's put diamonds back. Ooh. That would be expensive to use iron, but that would also look really good with this texture pack. I'm gonna use iron blocks because I have a lot of resources. We're gonna go over here, close that. Not now. Keep going. Not what was supposed to happen, but okay. Okay, let's get these dimensions set up of a... We'll start in this divot. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, dig, 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 dig. Oh, and this will be a little bit boring while I count all this out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Well, I don't really need to count it because the way the blocks work. And this is only going to be, 70. No, this will be 60 long. Still 4 iron blocks left. Alright, so now just gotta place this out until I have 4 iron blocks left in hand. Alright. So I'm gonna start with just a basic rectangular outline, nothing more, and then I'm going to work it up from there. Now... I go this way. I can give you Psychotic X. Let's give the story of prom. Of my senior prom. That was a fun story with quotation marks around fun. So what happened there was... there's this girl who we shall call, we'll call Kayla. And Kayla, if you're the Kayla I did know in high school, if you're watching this, you know you didn't go to prom with me, so you know this isn't about you. But, so that girl, we went to prom together, and so right when I pick her up, things are going great at first. Gosh, try that, I'm dumb. So things just went normal. We were talking. Me and her both had knew that we liked each other, but she wasn't ready to date yet. Which was fine. It's whatever. I found that a little disappointing because I was ready to date, but she wasn't. So it was whatever. We were just at the talking phase, and it was great. Think. So we went. I went to pick her up. I was with her family, which was awful because her father always scares, still does to this day. Every time because I still see him around town from time to time, and he scares the garbage out of me. So immediately when I get there, just like usual, I get threatened for if I hurt his daughter, and so scare that out of my mind. Wait. Yeah. That number's right. So then we go back to my house to do pictures with my family because we had no prom group. It was just the two of us. And for dinner, we went to Panera. And Panera bread, which not my cup of tea, personally. So we sit down, we get there, we get our food, go through dinner, and everything's just fine. We have great, lively conversation, yada yada. Just high school kids being seniors, having a great time. Then we get there, and we hung out for about a minute at the prom, and then I didn't see her again until later on. Whenever there's a dance, I'd see her, and then she'd go back to the friend group where most of the people in said friend group hated me, so I would never hear from them again. And her again till we hit next slow song. Then she'd be back to me, blah blah, yada yada yada. Then at one point she just outright disappeared. I didn't hear from her again for the rest of the night. Yeah, it was awful. So after all that went down, and I didn't hear from her for the rest of the night, she eventually comes back to me. All right, I'm ready to go. Can you take me home? I said, okay, sounds good. I had no problem leaving then and there because she was being, an understatement is saying she was being a rat. So I thought, okay, sick, I gotta leave. So we go home. We talk about, oh yeah, I had so much fun. It was such a great time. We left. I got home. I go to school the next day, and I hear from people. I hear my friend. Your name will be. Sarah. Wait. Sarah is the girl. Kayla is the name I used for the girl I went to prom with. So Sarah looks at me, and this is not the same Sarah from the blanket story. So Sarah looks at me and goes, "Hey, Luke, why did you leave prom with Kayla last night?" She just walked up to me and asked if we could go home, if she could go home. So I said, "Okay, sure, sounds good." And I took her home. And then Sarah tells me, "Oh yeah, Kayla is telling people that because you said you told her she was dancing like a whore." I never said that, and all my friends are, "Luke, you would never say that to anyone you care even the slightest about. You're the nicest person in the school." So it all just blew up on her, and I stayed away just fine. So I just went home after that, and I was pissed at her. So she's trying to start crap with me. Everyone wanted to start crap with me that year for some reason. I just wanted friends. I got bullied beyond belief. It was an awful year. Just awful. Let's go back over there and do that. Go finish the box before I start working. I'm flattening out everything side of it. And it's raining. Great. Since I turn on cheats just to roll cheats just in order to enable coordinates, I'm going to use the only command I've allowed that anyone in this world is allowed to use, and that is /weather clear. Other than that, this is just a survival world. So anyways, yeah, I went after that. I'm just, hey, what's wrong? She goes, no, I didn't do it. But I've had multiple people tell me you said that. Where'd the start? No, someone. Okay then. And I didn't know what to say to that, so I just didn't talk to her for a long time. We eventually made up, and that was a mistake. Because without just making this a whole stream about attacking this poor girl, because she did later on come around and become a good person, and then I ruined things completely because I was with a very toxic person. So, I patched things up. So, we briefly patched things up, and then I ruined everything again because I was with a toxic, terrible person. And this part was recent. It's been. I graduated 2019. It is now 2021. We are approaching the 2-year mark from the time I graduated. And now. Which is crazy to think about because it still feels like high school was yesterday. That I was walking into class and just chilling with my friends. It's absurd. And being in COVID does not make time go by faster. It does the opposite. It's also felt like it's been 12 years since COVID started, though. I've honestly lost, all sense of time at this point. It's driving me crazy. Person named Darren from the story before just got online. Daryl. His name was Daryl. See, it's funny. Because I'm now realizing that most of these fake names I used are actually people I know in real life, but of completely different people than the ones related to the story. To the stories that their names are in. So, it's just all weird, but pretty great. I am approaching an hour mark, and I'm still going strong with conversation. I still have the soda in my pocket from earlier. I forgot to open. I am going to crack open a Coke. Chillin'. I think COVID's really down in the comments section. So many anyone watches this video. If you've somehow made it this far, comment down below what's been your weirdest experience with COVID so far. I mean, well, weirdest experience you've had with another person during lockdown. I will go first. So there was this man, and he was something else, alright. So I went to go deliver food because I also currently am in school and have a job of door dashing, which is just more for money on the side because most of my money still comes from mom and dad. Love you guys, and we just. But I'm also in school, so I was DoorDash on top of streaming. Anyways, instead of just saying the same three words over and over, let's actually get on with the story. So this guy, I go to deliver his food, and he pulls out a gun and goes, "Alright, this food's gonna be free." I'm just, okay. Keep in mind, if for those of you that don't know, on DoorDash, if you add something DoorDash to you, this food is already paid for. You already paid for it. So this man pulled a gun on me to tell me he was robbing me and taking the food for free, when this man already paid for the food and took the tip. And left a big tip. So I'm just... Okay. I'll take the... Sick, now I just don't have to talk to people. You take your food, sir. Go ahead. So this man sitting here, he just pulling off the grandest crime of all time. Well, does he know he still spent the same money either way, and I walked away scot-free? As I'm the world's greatest DoorDash driver, baby. And I still delivered my next delivery on time that I still had in my car. Because I'm just that good at it. And now I hear my roommate coming towards me. We might be getting a guest appearance from my roommate. So, what other good DoorDash stories do I have? Because I don't have any good spider stories like I thought I did. I tried thinking of one, but I couldn't. Oh, there's the guy who he ordered over 1,000 wings from Buffalo Wild Wings, which, if you don't understand how much that is, it came in 20 different boxes of wings. So I tried giving it to this guy, and he goes, "My order should only be in one box." I'm just, sir, you ordered a lot more food than you think then, because this is like 20 boxes in my car. He goes, no, this should only have costed me. This should have only fit all in one box. He takes his one box, shuts the door, and he still gave me the tip after. So I said, okay. So my delivery was over, and I still had 19 boxes of wings from Buffalo Wild Wings in my car. Well, I just had a lot of wings to eat for like a week. Because I didn't know what to do with over 100... with almost 900 wings. Because each box only holds 32. So I had 970 wings in my car. It was way more wings than I could ever need. Well, this man's just sat here and said, "Yeah, no, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to order 1,000 wings, and I'm gonna expect them to all fit in this one tiny little box. So I'm gonna go on the app. I'm gonna complain that my DoorDasher stole my food because there wasn't 1,000 wings in that box, which means he opened the box and took food." Which took me a week to get that repealed, because there's no way those people them to believe me that this man's just actually... Took me forever, but they finally believed me. That this man's just actually insane. I have more iron. Oh, it's back there at my other house. I'll get started with what I got, then I'll go make another run. But yeah, so this man was freaky. So this man was probably, I just imagine him freaking out. He opened this box and took 970 wings out of that box. And the person on the other line is thinking, "Oh, sir, they can't fit 1,000 wings into a singular Buffalo Wild Wings box." Which, trust me, that would be very impressive. But just imagine the size of that box and how hard that would be to carry. It already took like the entire staff of Buffalo Wild Wings to carry out my order. Just to carry the order to my car. So I had wings for like a month. I didn't know what to do with all these wings. I probably ended up eating some very questionably aged wings. I can even eating them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I could only eat so much. I'm one person. No one else in my family would ever wanted to eat them. Now, it's not like I have friends that would actually visit me. So I just kind of ate them by myself. It was a long month of just wings. And watching My Hero Academia and doing homework. But here we are, everybody. So 1 hour mark. Officially over an hour. Alright, let's keep... Oh, no. Give me that. Okay, let's build this back. Build this back. Build this. Okay. So that should be taken care of that way. Which means that I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I don't know how math works. So I go back over here. And I see the bridge is this rectangle is almost complete for me to continue. Then I gotta start the flattening process. Because these dimensions are 60 by... I don't even know what dimensions I used anymore. I'm pretty... It was meant to be 60 by 120, but I'm pretty sure I messed that up. Whatever they are. We'll figure this building out as we go. But... Alright. Let's see here. This is Twitch.tv where you can get freaking canceled. Not canceled. Your stream taken down immediately for seeing anything anywhere near copyright. So you gotta be very careful. So no sea shanties today. So where did my phone go so I can start the next subject? Search. Right there. Ugh. Here. Here we go. I will not call Kyle. I'll call not my ex's father. I will call... You know what? Snapchat. Let's try calling Gage, see if he answers. I love the Snapchat ringing thing.
What's up, Luke?
Ayo, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Give me a random subject. That
Like you're streaming?
yeah. And
Uh,
I've just been calling random people and asking for a different topic every time I run out of things to say for that topic.
how many viewers do you have?
I have one right now. I had 13 before the last story I told.
Oh,
I lost everybody but one person.
those are your real fans. You should make that guy a mod.
I will make this man a mod if he ever comments, so I can actually see who it is.
Guys, what should Luke talk about on stream? Yeah, talk about racism in America.
Non-political topic. Oh, you. Non-political topic. Well, I'm not going to be covering that. This is a politics-free zone. I do not talk about politics on stream, sir.
You're not about beer. Yeah. Your opinions on beer, yeah.
My opinions on beer, that one, I'll make my,
Favorite beer? Like what kind of beers you like? Yeah, just
I'll do
beer.
my alcoholic beverage tier list.
Okay, there you go. No, the monster tier list.
Monster tier. Alright. I mean, I haven't even published that officially on Reddit yet, but
Well, early access it. I mean, these guys are your stream viewers, Luke.
my stream viewer, because everyone else left me. But yeah.
You were, yeah.
Yeah, you know what, buddy? You get the early access to this.
Alright. Have fun in your stream, Luke.
Thank you. Alright, bye-bye. Oh. Alright, you get early access to the monster tier list, and this one will be much better than my cereal tier list I've already made today. Where you see, this one, I know am way more passionate about this than the stupid cereal tier list. Although, the only flavor that will be excluded from this tier list will be Ultra Gold, because I have not got my hands on one yet, because they are sold out everywhere I go. Because everybody freaks out and buys them in bulk every time they see them. Because they're new and they're rare, so everybody wants the rare, so then blah, 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 blah. So, starting off with this one, we are going to have my favorite, being the Ultra White, is by far their best flavor. I am currently drinking an Ultra White right now. Easily their best flavor, triple S tier. Number one. It's just watered down Monster, and honestly, my only complaint about the original Monster flavor is that it is too strong of the type of flavor it is. So Ultra White is just watered down, and it's perfect. Getting rid of the weather just because it's not very streamer friendly because it's so loud all of the time. And I'm too lazy to just go turn down game volume. So I'm gonna keep mining. So then in S tier, which these are all the top tiers but not quite number one. Yeah, those would be Ultra Purple, Ultra Blue, Ultra Red. Basically the whole Ultra line except for Ultra Chaos and Ultra Watermelon. Those are not S tier. But the rest of the Ultras are really, really good. Especially with, it's not only because monsters in general are not healthy for you. Let's make that straight now. So the Ultras are the least unhealthy for you of the whole line. Because they're the basically diet monster. But they don't just taste like diet monster. They taste like actual flavors. And honestly, they taste better than regular monsters because they're not as sweet and they're less potent than just the regular monster flavors. So all ultras except for ultra orange and ultra watermelon are straight to S tier. Then we move down to A tier. A tier is where we will have Monster is the Monster Max line. They're all tied there. So only for the S's and A tier will it just be the whole lines are tied of Monster. But for S tier, but yeah, all of Monster Maxes, which is the Nitro Fueled ones, those are all A tier. And then you also have where I put Ultra Orange and Ultra Watermelon in this tier. Then on top of that, I would put what else would go in this tier? I'd say Papillon and Paladin would both be A tiers. And moving on to B tiers, here is where I put Green Dragon Tea, which has a name better than Green Dragon Tea. I just don't remember the name right off the top of my head of the 3 Dragon Teas. So Green Dragon Tea is it's my favorite tea monster. I'm not the biggest fan of all the tea monsters in general, but that one's pretty good. And then there is, of course, April Fool's flavor, which tastes awful. Just awful. But that, again, is the point. That's what makes it A tier. Is because they went out of their way to make a flavor that was meant to be terrible. And it now, because of its limited quantity, cost over $1,000 to get one can of an expired monster. Just to get the earwax flavored monster. It was awful. But that's why it's up here. It's because I think that much is hilarious. And then, God, it's been a long time since I've done my research. I was hunting these all down. I spent months hunting down all of the monsters. Thousands of dollars making sure I could try every flavor. There is Monster Triple Mix, which was amazing. Worth the $500 I spent on that one monster. I can't really justify the price of it, but it was the best monster out there. All this for a Reddit tier list. What else have other flavors that are there? There is the what are the other B tiers? There is all. Monster is my favorite type of drink and my favorite company, but there is just because of the sheer amount of quantity of monster flavors there is just as many good flavors as there is terrible flavors. While I'm on to the good tea flavors, there's also the Monster Lemonade one, which I really like, and the Monster Raspberry Lemonade one, which is alright. There's the god-awful. So these are all A tier. Moving on to B tier, there is the other 2 dragon teas, which are okay. They're okay. I don't particularly like them, but they're also very popular, which is what keeps them up in B tier. But personally, myself, I think they should be a little bit lower. But I decided to rate this on while it is mostly based off my own opinion. I have been taking other monster flavors into other people's opinions into account on the popular flavors. Monster Low Carb is easily the most B tier one because it's just a more bitter of the original. So Low Carb Original, Low Carb Original and Zero Sugar are all B tiers because they're all just meh, honestly. Then you go down to C tiers. C tier is the I could drink this. It would never be my first pick, but if it's all I have access to, yeah, I'll drink it. It's there. This is where you got your the rehabs other than the lemonades, where you put your this is just where, oh, I forgot, imports. Imports are number one. All the other, everything I've mentioned below. Now, all the other ones, 'cause I could sit here for hours, but across all the other discontinued ones, there's a reason they were discontinued. They're not good. I could sit here for hours, but you'll have to wait for that to be real. If you're really interested in that, you'll have to wait till these are released on Reddit for the full list of them all. But for now, I'm just gonna be staying with what I got. So anything not mentioned so far is F tier, because well, they were discontinued for a reason. Which means if I can find my phone, time to call the next person and get my next category. How many people do I have to call? Let's try calling. See here. First, I will call. I'll call Slacker. Hey, I'm in the middle of a live stream and I've been calling random people to ask them what my next topic should be. So what should my next topic?
You live on Twitch?
Yeah.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna subscribe to me real quick. Because I stream on Twitch too. Let me come subscribe to you.
Alright,
yo, Lori, what is up? How's it going?
don't.
Alright, what's your Twitch name?
It is Goat Gaming 8675.
Goat Gaming 8675, you said?
Correct. But there is two M's in gaming because I don't know how to spell.
No worries. Let's see, your next topic. Stream some Minecraft, I see.
Yeah, I'm just doing a build stream while I talk about whatever topics I'm given from random people. So far, I've had cereal tier list, spiders, blankets, and monster tier list.
Do your favorite high school memory.
I've already told that story when under blankets because it was when you, me, and Jared were hiding in my truck.
Yo, that was a good time.
Yeah, and now that I have you on the call, that means I have your permission to use your real name.
Yes, you do.
Alright, so, because I kind of just confirmed everybody's real names when I said that.
You should subscribe to my Twitch as well. I'm almost an affiliate.
Alright, you can... To a billion?
To affiliate.
Oh.
You want
You can... I will sub to you later if you text it to me, but you can plug yourself on my stream right now if you would like.
Alright, bet. And so, I'll type in your chat real quick.
Okay, go ahead and type in my chat, and then I will... Whenever you hang up, I'll just get onto... You haven't given me a subject to use yet, actually. I've already...
What?
I needed a new subject, because I've already covered everyone you've given me so far.
So, a new subject. Let's see. Should I ask my moderator in chat to give you a subject?
I can make you moderator, honestly.
Alright, Lori, my friend needs a chat or an idea to talk about over this stream. Do you have any ideas we should talk about? Yo, Junior, what's poppin', cuties? Alright, Luke.
Yeah?
Dude, I don't know what a topic should be.
I could tell one of the many Mikey G Instagram stories.
Oh yeah, do a Mikey D Instagram.
Oh,
story.
do you know he actually has a Instagram now?
Does he actually? I think he followed me, to be honest.
Yeah, he just went to me and my sister's friends list and just started following everybody.
Hey, why am I inviting you guys?
If he doesn't follow you, I can send you his page. I'm sure he'd love to get a new follower. Because he's starting a business.
Yeah. He needs a topic to talk about over stream, and such, and so. But I think we figured one out. So. But yeah. All right, I'll stop by in your chat in a little bit. I'm gonna start streaming, so.
Alright.
But all right.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Alright. So throughout high school, honestly, I was one of the most popular kids in school, but not because, oh my god, I just love that guy, he's so cool. Everybody liked to talk to me about either A, how hot my sister was, or B, how about Mikey G, my dad, how everyone loved Mikey G. Everyone would always come talk to me, yo Luke, how's Mikey G doing? He's doing good, and the other day, oh, he's doing good. Then I started to say something to myself. They go, yeah, I don't care. I just care about Mikey G. I'm just, oh, okay. So then a group of my friends, so the one that I was just on call with, Cameron, and then there was my other friend Jared, who I was on call with, and Jared has not been on call this stream. That was not what I meant to say. So it was my other friend Jared, and Cameron wasn't. I know this count. It was my friends Jared, Noah, and Thomas that all had together made this account, and Cameron might have been a part of making it. I'm not actually sure if he. I don't remember if he did or not. So they three of them made this account named Mikey G, and it was just a photo of my dad being posted over and over and over again. And while it was and it'd just be posted with a bunch of different captions about real estate. And I'd constantly be hearing from people around the school about how they either A, wanted to fight my dad, or B, wanted to have sex with my dad, or both. I went to a weird high school. But anyways, everyone was obsessed with Mikey G. And it could get annoying at times, but it's also the only reason anyone ever acknowledged me, so I didn't really mind. So other than that, I was the quiet kid. I didn't have all that many friends. So I had a good old time in my life, chilling. And then, throughout all of high school... But yeah, so they made this account about my dad, and for some reason, my family decided this is a personal attack on my family. I hate all of them. I hate everybody involved, and it became like this manhunt to find the people who used it. And who made the account, hunting them down, making them terminate the account. But I'm just sitting here I don't see the issue. I literally don't see an issue. They aren't posting anything anyone could ever find offensive. There's nothing wrong with this. Everyone is getting... But no, my family, specifically my mother, was out for blood for this. It was a person. She took it personal. Even my dad didn't care. But no, it was personal for her. Hunted them down. Got them. So after months, she finally was able... She got some professional person to hunt down the IP address to track who it was. Found it was Jared. And got pissed at him for it. But I'm they didn't do anything wrong. They just made an Instagram account about my dad because made a fan page of my father, the real estate agent. Even if they did post something offensive, it wouldn't be go back to dad, it'd go back to them. I don't see the big deal, but oh no, she yelled and yelled and yelled at them and until they took it down, which broke Jared to a point where I'm pretty sure Jared actually cried because of it, because he was really close to our family. He was really hurt that my mother decided that she now hates him for this. He was like part of her family before this, and she was livid about it. So yeah, it was interesting, and that's an understatement. Did not mean to set time to take. That was the wrong command. Meant to clear the weather. So that was that story, and then in case he meant actual stories of my dad and not the Mikey G Instagram fiasco. Hold on. I really gotta fix Jinbei again. And for all you One Piece fans out there wondering why I have a netherite shovel named Jinbei, it's because I've never actually seen One Piece. I just think the character I just think heard of the character Jinbei from a YouTuber I watched named Altrive. I thought he was hilarious. I saw how Jinbei looked, and I thought it was hilarious. I said, okay, that's hilarious. I'm going to only call him Jinbei from here on out. I'm going to only call him Jinbei. That was just incoherent. That was impressively bad. Good job. So, but I decided this Jinbei thing is hilarious. I'm going to just keep saying the word Jinbei to my friends over and over to constantly piss them off. Because they get very annoyed by me just saying Jinbei. And understandably, Jinbei's a very... Because I'll just... Jinbei! 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 And I'm Jinbeiing on them and Jinbei Jinbei. But yeah, that is the story on how Luke made all of his friends stop talking to him. So now I forgot to grab the netherite ingot that I went into that chest for. Grab a block of netherite. We're approaching the 90-minute mark. We have not a lot to do and not all that much time. I'll put the pickups up to there. That is the wrong item. I am so dumb. There's that. Over here. Shovel, shovel. God, that's expensive. Jinbei got unnamed! I did that backwards. I don't care how many levels this cost me. I'm renaming Jinbei as Jinbei, but specifically spelling it wrong just because I know it bothers my One Piece fan, my friend who's a One Piece fan. I'm down to 125 levels just from repairing this shovel. It has mending, but my experienced villager died. So now to go back to farming. Back to hauling all this out. I should put my diamonds and netherite back so I don't accidentally lose them in case I die. Which I say, well, I have like 30 billion blocks of iron in my inventory. I am aware. Not now, Twitch. Bam. Get them out of here. No. Alright, fish the 90-minute mark. Let's go, Pog Champ chat. Can I get a Pog Champ in the chat? Even though for my one viewer. So I guess I'm out of stories. And now on to my next person. Cameron. Let's try Trey. Trey might answer me.
Yo, what up?
Never mind. Let's try Sarah. Wait. Sarah's probably asleep. She has work. Let's not finish that. And let's call not Montana. Not Manu, not Leiden. That's my aunt. Crystal would never answer. What's the harm?
You have reached the...
Nope. Let's try Jacob. I Everybody hates me. Let's try. I got nobody else to call. Maybe. I guess I'll call the group chat one more time, see if someone answers. Give me a new subject. Ooh, my roommate. That's perfect. We're all gonna go. I'm gonna go get them together. Tommy, I have a question for you. So I'm currently live right now. Give me a random topic to talk about.
You're live on Twitch,
Yeah,
and you're asking me about a random topic?
I've been calling random people all night for this.
Alright, well that's fantastic. Because I have a perfect topic. Right now, is your mic off?
Yes, it is.
Well, we should talk about... No, I'm not gonna say it. But,
Give me something I can actually use.
I don't know. Talk about your pathetic life.
Talk about my pathetic life. Ow.
Yeah,
God, give me a real subject.
a real subject. I think everyone would agree that is a real
My life is pathetic, I will give you that, but it's not a happy subject to talk about. Give me something actually useful.
talk about...
So far, I've talked about my favorite high school experience, prom, what about my blanket stories, spider stories, cereal tier list, monster tier list, and stories about Mikey G, aka my father.
Talk about... I don't know.
You were the worst. Everyone else has been able to give me at least something. Even Kazdan came up with something.
I mean, I have great ideas. Not ideas we could talk about, but ideas.
It's not family friendly. It just can't be sexist, racist, or political.
Well,
Those are your only guidelines. You telling me those are the only thoughts you have?
that is quite unfortunate.
What thoughts are you having?
I have a lot of thoughts.
Only about sexism and racism or political? Alrighty then, that was useless. Okay then, chat. That was a conversation. Thank you, Tommy, for nothing. Calling them one more. Ian, I am currently live on Twitch. Give me a random subject.
Perish.
What? I don't even know what word he just said. What? Yes, Tommy? Okay. Beyblades? But I'm not gonna talk about that yet because that's gonna be its own video coming up. Here, I'll call Talia.
Hello?
Hey, this is gonna be completely random, but I'm currently live streaming. Can you give me a random subject?
A random?
I've been calling people and asking them to give me a random subject to talk about on stream.
Oh, I don't even know.
So
I don't know.
so far I've talked about the tier list of cereal, a tier list of monsters, high school stories, my prom story, and stories of blankets.
I don't know. I was gonna say art or something.
Alright, that works. Thank you for giving me a topic. have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, you heard it, folks. Next subject is art. I don't know much about like historical art or famous art or anything like that, so I'm just gonna talk about my own art. And boy, do I suck at it. Like, suck at art. Really suck at it. I am the worst artist. And I know there's those kids who like draw really good drawings and stuff. And they go, oh, I'm so bad. I am not one of them. I still have the art skills of a preschooler. But there are preschoolers who have better art skills than me, is what I recently learned. So I am worse than a preschooler in some cases. And it's very sad. I hate it. But yeah, I be popping off as art, doing my worst. I can almost draw something that could be as a shark. Almost. I can almost draw something that'd be recognizable as a dog. And this is a stick figure dog. At best. I am not good at art. I have the penmanship of a third grader, and I'm terrible at writing. But you know what? It's whatever. I do not have much more else to say about art. On to the next person to call for my next subject. Try and call Mackenzie, even though this never works out. Let's see here. Roppy. See if she answers. If she doesn't, whatever. Nope. Nothing from her. Let's try. Let's see if Daniel will answer. Daniel's a cool guy.
Hello.
Hello, Daniel.
Who's this?
This is Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, I am currently live streaming and have been calling people to give me random topics. So what should my next topic be to talk about, Daniel?
Topic. Talk about nuclear war and which countries are headed towards it.
I do not talk about politics on stream.
Oh, I feel you, dude. I feel you. Okay. You should talk about religion. That's a much easier topic for people to agree on.
That is a very difficult subject for people to agree on.
Yeah, no kidding. You should talk about your favorite kind of pillows.
I have talked about blankets. I have not talked about my favorite pillows yet.
Dude, I have this pillow. It's super great. It, like, actually gets cold automatically. I don't know how it works. Must be science.
Alright. Oh, that's an interesting
Oh, dude.
subject.
Also talk about King of the Hill.
King of the Hill? Oh, okay. I'll just tell funny stories with Daniel and your family.
That works too.
You're a pretty good subject for this.
What's that?
You, just in general, are a good subject for the stream.
Alright, perfect. You know, that's so funny because when I talk to my friends, you're a good subject.
Oh, I'm a good subject for most friend groups, because I am, at the very least, a very interesting person.
Exactly. You cannot deny that.
That is completely true. Good or bad, I am very interesting.
Okay, so I know you already talked about blankets, but so I live with my grandparents, and my grandma has this big like down comforter. And apparently it's not filled with like regular stuffing; it's just filled with socks. It's very warm, but like the entire inside is just socks.
Bill's your grandpa?
He looks like a grandpa. People have thought that my mom was his daughter before. Cause you know she's got regular hair. He's all gray hair now.
Okay, yeah, I could see someone making that mistake if they've never met your family.
Anyway, I gotta get back to homework.
Alright, thanks for the chat, Daniel. I will
No problem.
talk to you later.
Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you too, and good to talk to you while not drunk this time.
Yeah, no kidding. Bye-bye.
Bye. Alright, good stories with Daniel. Let's see here. First time we hung out with school, my friend Colton was house sitting for somebody, and they had a hot tub, so they invited me and my friend Jared from the blanket story earlier, who was Bob in that story. So it was me, him, our friend Caleb, and Daniel. While we were all hanging out, so first off, we hear about, I will not specify which one of us, because I don't know if I have permission for that, but we spent the whole night talking about how one of them had lost their V card in this hot tub that we were all in that day. And I'm just, well, alright, that's gross. So later on, me, Jared, and Daniel went off to Taco Bell while Colton was still stay at that house because he was house sitting. So we went to Taco Bell. We were just chilling in the parking lot, and Daniel, being Daniel, I go, "Alright, it was great seeing you, Daniel. Can't wait to hang out more this summer." And Daniel replies with, "I was great seeing you, Luke. I'll never see you again." And shattering my heart instantly. And then, like 3 days later, I hung out with Daniel again. Believe it or not, he's actually a really cool guy. I like to hang out with that guy. So, because me, Jared, Cameron, and our other friend Hunter were all running around, and I ended up at Daniel's house. This was on the 4th of July. So we hung out for a while. Then we showed up at Daniel's house, and they all went skateboarding while I chased them down on foot because I have the balance of a literal donkey, so I fall over very easily. And am not able to catch myself on a skateboard. So it didn't work out. So that all happened. And yeah, that's that story. Now I'm out of Daniel's stories. Let's call Evie, see if that works. Tommy had no story subjects. Tyson's at work. Hasn't told me spiders. Ian said ferret. Trey didn't answer. This would be great if she answered.
Your call has been forwarded.
Nope. Not from Evie. Let's call... Gabby hates me. I haven't talked to that Kyle in forever. Not calling my sister. Haley hates me. Jacob didn't answer. Jared. That didn't work. Let's try. Because I don't even think that's his number anymore. Let's see here. Will I get anything from anyone? This is a more laid back stream. No skull for the skull throne blood. Bah. Nothing. If I call... I'll try calling Blobbo. See if he gives me anything. He's a cool guy. I like Blobby Dobby. He's pretty Blobby Dobby. Hello, Blob. I am currently live and have been calling random people to give me a new topic to talk about. So, remember, my entire live stream can hear you, so let's be at least Twitch stream appropriate. Let's not talk about going to FortniteBurger.com. Or .net, whatever it is. Let's not go to that website. I hate that website.
I don't know, make a Borderlands character too.
This is a Minecraft building stream.
Okay, fine, let's see, make a...
Come on, man. There's only 20 minutes left to the stream. You can come up with something.
Hold on.
You can at least come up with more than Ian, who I asked this to, and he just said no. Come on. Evan.
Talk about your address and stuff.
Let's not talk about my address.
Phone
I don't think I want to have that information public.
Okay, I'm making this talk to Luke. Can I be letting off to you?
Oh. Sorry, I'd rather not dox myself. Okay, I'm ready. Top 10 what? I did not understand a word of that. Top 10 beat me up Jones?
Top 10 these nut jokes.
Top 10 these nuts jokes.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, why don't you get us started?
Alright, Luke. Hey, Luke.
Yeah?
These nuts.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. He got me, chat. He got me. I don't even know how I'll ever recover from that. Let's try calling. We're gonna answer Eli. This is the worst chat. That is the worst subject I've gotten yet. It's worse than the art one, because the art one's a real, at least a real subject. I just have nothing to say on it. Talia, if you hear this, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying.
It's not your fault. I just have nothing on the subject. Tristan, should I get an answer? Alright, going there, there. Pretty good. Where did my pickaxe go? What chest did I just randomly throw it in? Come on, where's Goat Drill? Where's Goat Drill? Where's Goat Drill? Goat Drill. Goat Drill! Call me when you're done. Not important right now. Someone posted their story. I probably is going to explain why they didn't answer my phone calls, because they are 100% busy right now. Anyways. I gotta pad out the time until I get that phone call. Bop, 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 bop. Why are there so many bunnies that are spawning near my base? Yeah, that is not supposed to be there. Let's not even worry about placing their own belongs yet. Let's just keep mining all the sand out. There is so much of it in my base. Taking me a lot. Gonna take me a long while to fully terraform all this. Then I get placed down, get started on my iron castle. Which is gonna take forever, even when we're not together. I was on my fire, I want to forever. Am I out of my head? Am I out of my mind? Only gonna do bad things like. Oh no, I'm gonna get demonetized for that. No. anyways, I gotta keep mining. I will be having multiple YouTube videos coming out relatively soon-ish. Don't expect too much from me. I'm new to this whole process. I'm going to be trying to keep a streaming schedule of 2 streams a day every day. One's at 4, one's at 8. I love... I'm going to be having, as my roommate caused me to spoil earlier, I'm going to be doing a Beyblade tournament soonish. Where we're going to have me, Tommy, Kyle, Tyson, and of this group, the only one that has any amount of social skills is actually Tommy. Everyone else is the most antisocial person to have ever walked planet Earth. I hate all of them. In the meantime, while I wait, Prop didn't answer me. Nia won't answer me. She never does. Evie's been ignoring me. I don't know what's wrong, but I probably did something wrong because I'm me. I mess everything up. Only got 4 minutes left, but I will, before I start closing the stream, then it'll be 10 o'clock, and I have to do my last homework project that I can't start until 10. Which is kind of why I've set my stream times for the second stream of the day to be from 8 till 10. There will be days when it will just be one mega stream. Then I'm gonna have to go on my laptop and convert this stream from here to YouTube, and it's gonna turn into like a 50 billion part series on YouTube. And this one's just gonna be chill build stream. Parts like 1 through 1 billion because it splits it up in 10-minute intervals for some reason. I get why it splits it up, but why the intervals are so small is beyond me. Which doesn't really mind. I don't really mind because it, that's all you need for ad revenue on YouTube, and then you can just pay. Bonus on 4%. I'm going to plug that in before it just randomly dies on stream. Because that would suck. A lot. He'll call me back. I think we made pretty good progress. We got their outline. I got lots of glass. Oh, he's calling me. Jared!
Hello?
Hey, so I've been calling like everybody tonight and asking them for a new topic to talk about during this live stream. So for the final topic the night before I end the stream, what should I talk about? So far, I've talked about Mikey G stories, talked about Daniel, my cereal tier list, my monster tier list, blanket stories, spider stories, my favorite high school story, and prom story, and spider stories. Oh no, Tommy himself came on stream and told me that he couldn't give me an idea to talk about because the only ideas he had were either about being racist or being sexist.
You know, I kind of want remember Freddy's Dead?
Freddy's dead. That's the perfect stories to end the stream. I think you're talking about specifically the one when you almost broke my back.
I mean, all of them.
I think that's a pretty good one for on stream. Is the you almost broke my back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we just hit the 2-hour mark, so after this topic it'll be over, but this is the perfect subject.
Yep, there's Freddy's Dead, or you can talk about your Fish Live Skits experience.
You see, I maybe shouldn't be talking about... Fish Life Skits can be its own video, or its own live stream.
Very true.
It'll be its own live stream sometime. I can get you and potentially Jesse there, so we can all talk about it.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, but for now, I'll finish this off by talking about Freddy's Dead.
Yes.
Also, in case you're wondering, it is a building stream of Minecraft.
I'll have to go hop on.
Because I'm on my realm.
Okay, I'll go watch you.
Alright, wait, my Twitch names is GoatGaming8675.
8675.
Yup, and Cameron is my moderator. Actually, you made it in a story.
I made it?
Yeah, you were already in one of the stories.
Oh yeah. Can I watch it?
It will be going to YouTube.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, so, but in that story, your name was Bob, so I didn't have people's permission to use the real names yet.
I'll remember that. Bob.
Yeah, you were Bob. It was when you, me, and Cameron were sitting in the trunk of my car with the blanket.
That's a good one.
Hiding from the person that on stream is named Sarah, but real name starts with a T.
Oh yeah. T.
I think you know which girl I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're talking about Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas Young. You know, it'd be a really funny prank if we just deox Tommy in the middle of the stream.
Oh. That would be a good prank.
You know, just give out our address, his phone number.
His credit card.
Yeah, his credit card information, just put it all right out there. It'd be a pretty funny prank.
That's a whole different live stream.
Oh yeah, there's also that true. This is a whole other live stream. You were also in the story of when, on the 4th of July, you and me were on a car chase running from Cameron and Hunter.
Oh yeah, we were.
Yeah, and then we met, and then we went to Daniel's.
Shotgun some monsters.
Shotgun some monsters, and then you duct taped the rest, which I still have one of those.
Yeah, to keep you from drinking it.
Yep, cause I had
Stop you, though.
I drinking like 6 that day, so that was to stop me. But little do you guys know, I actually have like 30 empty cans of Monster on my floor of my room, like right now from just this past week alone.
Hey, you know the FDA says that it's okay to drink like 6 of them a day.
I don't think that's right. I think they say it's okay to drink about 6 of them a year.
You heard it from me.
True, you are the head of the FDA.
Yeah. I got connections.
I knew it.
Me and Obama.
Alright. Oh, here's a good story. Jerry, you'll want to stay on the... You know what? You'll have to wait till... Before I tell the Freddy's Dead to my stream, you'll have to wait for YouTube. I have a great story about me threatening children for you to hear once this goes to YouTube.
What?
You'll see when I upload it to YouTube.
Okay, I will.
Alright, I will talk to you later. It was good talking to you again.
Yeah, good to listen to your voice.
Alright. Talk to you later, Jared.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Kisses.
Alright, since you were all probably very confused about my threatening children story, I am definitely threatening children. God, I need to calm down. So, the exact story is I looked out my window and I saw these two kids were, trying to break into my car. And I said, oh no, 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 no. You do not get to break into my car. So I walked out there with a BB gun in hand. So my BB gun looks a lot like a shotgun, and in the dark, it's really hard to tell the difference. So I walked out there, I pointed straight at these kids, and I screamed, "Hey, idiots! Blood for the blood god!" And I watched their faces turn to horror as they ran for their lives. And I've yet to see them in this neighborhood since. All I had to do was threaten their lives. Sure, I probably traumatized them, but that's what they get for trying to rob me blind. Now back to the story of... Freddy's Dead. So if you don't know what the game Freddy's Dead is, because this game I'm sure has gone by multiple different names as kids across the world, but at least when I was little, it was called Freddy's Dead, where one person would be the walker. They'd have to walk across the house and back, and then back all the way from one end of the house to the other, and then back to the halfway point to the couch. And that's how they won. But when you first walk across the house, you have to walk slowly until someone scares you. Then you can sprint if you get genuinely scared, which of course involves part of the honor system, and kids being kids, everyone always cheated. There was one time where so we were playing with me, Jared, who was just on the phone, my sister Kelly, and my cousin Cascade. So Cascade was the walker. Kelly and Jared were on, one was on the counter, one was on the coffee table straight across from the counter. I was crawling across the floor trying to get in position to scare the crap out of Cascade. They thought I was Cascade trying to sneak by, so they both jump off. Jared landed on my spine, my sister landed on my neck, and I was in severe pain from that. I was in tears for hours because of how bad it hurt. I couldn't move. It was awful. They almost broke me. So that was that. And then that was the last time my parents ever let us play Freddy's Dead at their house. And I never heard from them again. Well, never heard. Why did I say that? That was really weird that those words came out, because I have definitely heard from them again. I was just on the phone with Jared. I just moved out. I just talked to my sister yesterday. I talked to Cascade today. I've heard from all of them since. Anyways. Thank you to everybody for coming, and of course, no stream is complete without selling out, so subscribe to Goat Gaming, subscribe to me, subscribe now, what are you doing, come on, subscribe, join, subscribe to me, give me all your gifted subs, follow and subscribe, sub to me, subscribe, I need followers, make sure to check me out at Goat Gaming on www.goatgaming/youtube.com. Subscribe to Goat Gaming. Yeah. And next stream I will have a lot more of this finished so we can spend more time in the actual building and less just you watching me flatten sand. Alright, thank you for everybody who stopped by, and have a great rest of your day, night, or whatever time you end up watching this on YouTube. Bye!